Something like that. Something like that.
That really should be like on a shirt. Something like that. Mark's gonna put this triple K and what are we gonna call this? A clump dust buster?
No, there's an actual name for it. I don't know what they call it. There's a couple different ones. These are an interesting thing. I'm kind of going off of what I assume here and some old pictures because I can't find pictures on the internet of exactly this same setup. Find some that's pretty close. But the way these were built, they had a ton of different options that you could do. You can even have like disc cutters on in front of it, and then the Danish S tines, which is what these are considered Danish tines. So you can even do like they had all kinds of configurations you could do with these things. From what I could tell, this link connects up here, and that link is bent and connects up there. But then this one is supposed to have trailing arms like this that go from here down to here.
Oh yeah.
This is supposed to have a link that goes from this one over to that. That's adjustable. It's supposed to attach here.
Uh-huh.
And come across to there, and then this rod has got like a threaded, like on the 3-point top links. So then that's got a threaded thing and a spring in it, so that you can adjust how much downforce these things have got in comparison to the bigger tines. The idea is that it's more or less a one-pass tool. So you could go in a field of standing stubble, like say wheat field, standing stubble, and run through with the disc chopper to cut things ahead of it, the S tines to break things up and move it around and break things down, then the roller compactors to go back through and press everything back, and in one pass make a proper seed bed to be replanted. Starting with these to get them reattached. And then I guess I'm gonna have to make a couple of these arms to come from here down, and then figure out something to connect between the top to hold pressure down.
I know you're just pretty anxious to get the field planted and move on to all the other things.
Yeah.
Look how handy the drill press is plugged in right into the wall.
That's a huge win in my opinion. I'd have to go out there and unplug the grinder and drag the cord through the shop across all the crap and plug it in and use it, and then go over to grind and remember that I've got the drill press plugged in, and go back and get the extension cord and pull it back.
So you can't just buy plates?
So the plates are just the end of the big long bar. There's two other parts there that are obviously bolt-on parts, but I have no idea if that's even something I can get or not. I know that Kongskild got bought out by Case New Holland. I don't know, like I think I read it was like 2017 or something like that. So it's in that portfolio. I have no idea. Maybe they have parts for it. I don't even know. There's rivets on the frame, but no plate. So the serial number and model number data and all that stuff is not there. And so, I don't know. Lots of times some of those kind of parts are like, oh yeah, here's the part number, discontinued.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and I'm like, I'm just making it that's going to work.
Yeah.
You know? That's a piece of equipment I own. Got all this fully functional broke ass shit. Even my vise, the handle, is missing. That's why I'm using the key chuck to tighten it.
Ugh. Didn't you get this off the auction, this drill press?
No, I inherited that from my papacita.
Oh. Oh, your dad's funny that way because he says, I got something for you. And then you have to fix it before you can use it.
It's not the first time, that's for sure. See that right there? There's a part number for you.
Made in Denmark.
Yep. Think they'd overnight one to me for free?
I don't know about that.
That's going to be interesting.
What do you mean?
It's supposed to be straight.
Oh.
You remember that?
When did I say that?
When I bought it.
Did you purchase it through the auction?
No, this was new.
New?
Yeah.
You don't buy anything new.
Well, some tools you do. I bought this one new. It's cheap. It's not like a high-end purchase or anything. This is one of those tools that you can kind of get away with buying cheap.
Oh.
Unless you're using it like
All the time?
every day, all the time.
And then I asked you what did you need it for?
But yeah, you were like, did you really need to buy that right now? And I was like, yeah. You're like, well, okay. So, all right. I mean,
Now look at us.
and you know, when I bought it, I used it almost immediately on the dump truck because I had to replace all the bushings in my sway bars on the rear suspension. And I talked to somebody else, I don't know, like 2 years later that had to do the same thing. And it cost him $3,000 to do it.
Oh.
And it cost me the cost of the bushings. It was like, I don't know, $300 for the bushings. So,
Well,
and I
now
think this cheap press
now
was
I
like
don't
$200.
have any regrets of you purchasing this tool, okay? Boy, you hold grudges, I guess. Just kidding.
You taught me.
No, I didn't. Stop it. I don't hold grudges. I don't care about that
Much.
stuff. Much.
Just kidding.
Oh, look at that bow.
Well, we're trying to bend two separate pieces that are also connected completely. So I'm bending one to bend the other and such and things. Well, another big score for the salvage yard, I would say. A whole pile of Danish S-tines for the Triple K. I happened in there when I got the metals to build this, and I saw they had just had one come in with a bunch of S-tines, and there was that were on there, and I thought I'm gonna go back next week and get it. So today I went in, still there, all in, ready to go. So I took every one of them off. I think I've got 9 or 10 there, and I only have 7, I think, that are broken. So I'll put them on right now and put the others on the shelf for when more break. I got a good deal on them because I took in my scraps from fixing all this other stuff, and it was an even swap, so it didn't cost me money.
What's the progress? I feel like you've been on this for the last 3 to 4 days.
Well, yeah, not full days though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like an onion layer, it feels like right now.
Yeah.
You go, well, while we're doing it, let's fix that. And, you know, I started straightening out this arm. As soon as I got started straightening it, I was like, that's not going to end well. It's going to be still like wavy and crooked. Even if I spend a lot of time getting it really, really straight, it's going to be compromised, and it's got to be pretty rigid. So I made it out of flat stock, just rebuilt the center of it basically, cut the tabs off the ends and welded them on. Built a whole new everything for that side. This was not here, so I had to build this piece that connects back to the main frame. And that's what I'm just trying to wrap up now. And then there's a link rod that I have to still build that goes from here up to there. That's adjustable so that you can adjust how much pressure this is pushing down.
Well, hopefully tomorrow you're going to be out in the field and get that planted.
I put all the tines on that I had replaced. There were 7 of them that were bad. So I replaced all 7, and I still have 4 left. So I got 4 on the shelf for just in case.
Well, are you almost done?
Yeah, maybe. That's what I came up with to do across the top of this. Just
Oh, because it moves back and forth?
yeah, so I'll bolt that in there, and I'll bolt this in here, and then I'll put a, for now I'm just going to put 1 hole in because that's what I need. But what I can do is I can put a couple of different holes through there. Like in this one, I can go a couple of different positions so that I can adjust that. If I don't want the rollers down at all, I can collapse it down and pin it. And then if I collapse this whole thing raises. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Something like this.
Well, I don't think it's a piece of junk anymore. I think it's like a legitimate.
Did you think it was a piece of junk before?
Well, it was on its way there, don't you think?
Sure. I think that's fair.
And now it's not. It's like
refurbished.
It's very refurbished.
It's better than new. It's reconditioned.
It's reconditioned, refurbished. It's like getting a new iPhone, but not really.
Getting warm. Something like that.
Oh, looks like it fits perfectly.
Kind of like it's supposed to go in there, huh?
Yeah.
And something like that. Then I'll just drill a hole in there and put a bolt through it for now, and then we're done.
Okay. I'll let you tighten that, and I'll go get the buckets of pig feed.